What's up, guys? Eric here. This is Game 5, the final game in Group A semifinals. 4 players from this lobby are going to go on to the rest of the tournament, and then 4 players are going to have to drop into the last chance qualifier. So none of these players will be eliminated today, but obviously he would much rather make it out. Oh, it's actually only the top 2 from this lobby, now that I look at it. Okay, so it's the top 2 go on. 4, the middle 4, so 3rd through 6th go on to last chance, and then the bottom 2 get eliminated. Okay, so that's how it works. So you really don't want to be in the bottom 2. So it actually gives someone, like everyone, something to play for, which is pretty cool. All right, first Augment 222. No 1 costs here. All right. Like I've said before, it takes too much time to look through all these. We see Flancy rolling really aggressively. He's already rolled thrice. Quick roll we see for the player in the middle right, and that is a Sivir carry augment. We get one of these every game. You know what's something interesting though? A lot of these, oh, I want to move that. We see very little contesting in these lobbies. You know, it's just tournament play, so like people are like actually playing good TFT, I think, but like very little contesting. And I say that, I think this is the first game we're going to see a big contest. This is Ezreal carry and Ezreal carry, Jinx carry, Jinx support, Sivir carry, Mill carry, or Mill support. Also Pike carry down here. Reroll support. Okay. Jinx reroll time, baby. Yeah. We saw it in game 3, I think, and it did... I don't actually remember how it did. It definitely didn't go like first, but it did okay, I think. This augment screen is insane. Yeah, it's the Chinese production value is so high. Is TFT just being kept alive by China? I mean, I think it's still reasonably popular outside of China. It's not like it's like dead in NA, right? Like there's a decent number of people who play in NA and like it, and you know, there's like maybe not like a thriving pro scene, but like a mid-sized pro scene, you know, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's very few like just straight up pro players, you know. There's no one who just plays TFT for the income from tournaments, but like, you know, a decent amount of people watch on Twitch and that kind of stuff. So people are allowed, like Soju and like Dish Soap and Setsuko are allowed to like play the game full time because of that level of support. But yeah, like I think I mean, TFT is definitely like doing better because China likes it so much compared to like if China hated TFT, we would definitely be in a worse spot. I will agree with that for sure. But I don't think it's like if China didn't exist, TFT wouldn't be dead. It would just definitely be a lot smaller. I don't even want to think about it now that you say that, though. It would definitely be smaller. This Pike carry setup is probably... Wait. The millionth time. Pike carry is the econ augment, right? Like, there's so many units that have 2 support augments where... Yeah, Pike carry is your cut, so it's the free reroll augment. I mean, the most obvious comp that's strong to fit Pike into... 3-cost duplicator here, by the way. So... gonna be nice for some potential reroll players. So that should be cool. Yo, thank you for the super chat, Vitrified Petroleum. Dividends came in. Here's your cut. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I need. I just need to get a lot of my financially savvy fans to say, okay, every time they get a distribution for their dividends, just send me like 10%. All good. And you know, then someone is like the heir to the Kraft Foods company, and they just get like a 200K distribution every quarter, and they're like, oh, here you go, here's your 20K, all good, brother. But yeah, thank you for the super chat, Petroleum. I appreciate it. Thank you. The consolidated streams gotta help funding versus Soju stealing all viewership. I mean, maybe to a degree. That's possible. That like having all of these people really heads up play by Here We Go here on the left, by the way, to frontline is Zez too. Gotta lose that fight. If you win this fight, your game is over. So have to lose that fight. And you see he's not even holding a lot of supers units because he just wants to make econ. Because yeah, it's him versus that other supers Ezreal player. He does already have Ez2 with a tier though, so not bad. And there are these duplicators, so he really has 4 Ezs already. This Jinx support, Q-Con Stem, and they already have... What? Why don't my Anima Squad games look like this? They have 5 Anima at 2-7? And they have 2 Rivens? Maybe they already had, like, they'd already high rolled like Riven, maybe even Riven Vayne when they took the Jinx augment. It's very possible. Distribution of trolley gummy worms, true. Oh, Zunga here, so it's, man.
All right, Shunga, if you were if you are bottom 2, I mean, I think he might be like almost guaranteed bot 2. So he's really just playing to make it on a last chance qualifier. Shunga, if you play the last chance qualifier, I would suggest playing less Hacker LeBlanc. I think he may have got caught in like a time warp, and he thinks that he's playing in the Hacker LeBlanc patch, but like this man is playing Hacker LeBlanc every single game from every single spot. And I don't know. I don't know so much about that. Doesn't seem amazing. We'll see what his placement is this game. Gold tier augments here, always fun. Sunfire board here for this Kaisa player. This is another player who's like kind of in a time loop, but like at least he's got a Kaisa 2 here. Like it doesn't seem like the worst spot to play it in. I do think like I prefer channeled Ferromancy into. I mean it's actually kind of awkward to try to play it, and you don't really want an Ox Force. So maybe channel Ferromancy Jinx or Phantom Ferromancy Kaisa is still the best. We'll see. All right, got a guard breaker plus glove slammed. I have to imagine it's gonna be JG, but the problem is like he doesn't have JG yet, and he's got like no AP unless that admin +1 is giving him AP. Yeah, Shunga's spot. He's 66 HP, 3 loss streak, and he's pretty broke. It's a highly scary spot for Shunga. All right, looking here at this player. Okay, over to here we go. But that was a pretty good Jinx spot, right? The JG plus static shift slam, leaning more into more of like the AP Jinx. You can actually build Jinx a lot of different ways, right? We saw like IE guard breaker earlier today on a Jinx carry, which like she's like pretty mixed AD and AP with her hero augment. So you can go sort of either way. Probably don't want to build like a Deathblade on her or anything though. Recently seen a lot of NA players go LeBlanc carry with a mana augment, but never see him to hacker her, instead play with 4 hearts also to game like that. Feels like this strat. Oh, with like with mana admin. Because yeah, we saw someone do something similar. Where they had mana admin and they wanted to play around Sona carry, but they ended up playing around LeBlanc carry. Look, I'm not saying that I pioneered that comp, but I played a lot of Heart Sona LeBlanc duo carry with admin. And it felt pretty good. So all I'm saying is, I'm not saying I pioneered that comp, but like if anyone wants to like write an article about TFT visionaries, I'm not against it. I'm not against being interviewed for that article. So but like you don't have, but like I'm not against it. Curious. So Flancy's board, I mean, he's really just holding Draven. It's interesting to see how players transition into. Well, wait. I was gonna say transition into Jhin, but like RFC Jhin does not seem amazing. I guess that's probably not horrible, but I don't think it's BIS. You don't really need more range on your Jhin, so you're sort of playing down that part of the augment, and you're really just getting the extra attack speed, which is fine on Jhin. Converts it into AD. We'll see if it ends, but like it kind of has to be a Jhin angle because they took Camille's support augment, and like what else are you playing AD from that spot? I guess you could play Warwick, Deathblade RFC Warwick. Do you want to do that? Not really. I wouldn't. I would say no, probably. Here we go. We're really healthy in this Ezreal setup. Look at this. Like I feel like we saw a game. Yes, like the last game that we saw with someone playing this augment, they were like dead at this point. Here we go. 62 HP. Like very, very healthy from that spot. So not bad at all. Jinx player, a lot of gold. Not too many Jinxes. I mean, I don't know. Actually, I'd take that back. 5's a decent number. All right, roll down here from 62nd here. He's 82 HP, and he's just rolling to try to like win streak, basically. He has no streak though, but he's just rolling to spike really hard and ends up hitting an Echo 2 with Warmog's Gargoyle. This Echo 2 is gonna do work. And we're just sort of back in like the Star Guardian Kaisa days, and he seems to be doing pretty well with it. If he gets Star Guardian +1 here, this spot's illegal. They moved the display immediately, so I didn't get to actually see. But yeah, look at that. Here we go, already with Ezreal 3 there, and still very healthy. That's such a good spot to be in. Anytime you're playing Reroll, okay, so he didn't hit Star Guardian +1. I think he actually might have rerolled to look for it. Oh, this is 62nd, right? Yeah, not here we go. I was gonna say, yeah, because it's. Wait, where's here we go at? Losing my mind. Whatever, we'll look at this board later. What do you think you put Rel in the back left corner in the fight? It's probably Hacker. It's probably anti-Hacker tech. Similar to like when Hacker was really. Oh, stage 4-1. Yeah. It's probably anti-Hacker tech for Shunga. Like similar to when Hacker was really scary, you would like tuck a tank in the corner there so that it walks out and then gets aggroed on by the Hacker. So I would have to imagine that's what it was for. I don't I don't remember exactly what the positioning was like, but that tends to be so that the hacker ends up targeting a tank instead of just shredding through your entire backline. All right, Jinx player still only on 5 Jinxes. Wait, you think they're gonna hit Riven 3 before Jinx 3 this game? Because there's that Jinx support player who has 3, but I mean, they probably have some Rivens as well. But I'm pretty sure they had 7 Rivens and 5 Jinxes. So they might actually hit Riven 3 before Jinx 3, which, like, I mean, I'm not mad about hitting my Riven 3, but I really want Jinx 3 because, like, stage 4, Jinx is already starting to, like, fall off damage-wise. Stage 5, like, ain't no way. Okay, wow. Natural's 1 Jinx. Full item here. Yeah, whoa. Okay, he already has Static Shiv. He ends up, oh, Removers moves the Static Shiv so that he can go just full damage on that Jinx. Wow. I was thinking just like a Warmox for, I mean, it's definitely Ionic if you don't have Static Shiv, but he's already got the Static Shiv, so he doesn't need Ionic. I was thinking just like a Warmox for, but I think the idea is that like he's gonna have enough HP. Like you don't actually really want to build flat HP onto this Riven. All right, over to Shunga's board. He is 27 HP. All right, and over to Here we go's actually taking some bad losses. 34 HP. Yeah, a bit lower than I would think. Because he's, I don't know. I thought he was a pretty good spot. He had Ezreal 3 really, really early. All right. Also, we saw an Underground +1 player, which we pivoted away from immediately. And this is also Last Stand over here, which is pretty insane. So why do his augments look like? Why do his augments have a health bar? I've seen that like bug before, but I don't know why that happens. It's probably just like it's a broadcast thing, surely, right? Hitting 2-cost 3-stars feels really hard because people don't play 2-costs on their boards often now. This happens with Jax when you play Draven. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Like if there's not a lot of people rolling 2-cost 3-stars, like there's not that many out of the pool. Yeah. Ooh, oh my god. That's a lot of Ramesses. All right, that's Rammus 3. Whoa, Infinity Rammus 3 with this board? Okay. I'm not gonna say that I patented this, but I did play a Sivir reroll game where I played Rammus 3 as my front line. I didn't have Infinity spat on him, but like that's just like Riot Games trying to hold me down. But all I'm saying is like I've played this line before. It makes so much sense, right? Because you're rolling so deep for Sivir. If you natural a bunch of Ramesses, you can just stick him onto the board, and like he can be a really solid front line for you. So I can actually play your experience here, though he is he's not hitting Sivir 3 and he's 1 HP. So maybe I should not be saying that this is my tech because I think he might go 8th. But still, I think it's legitimately good, and he just hasn't hit Sivers, and I don't know what happened the rest of his game. I guess okay, so this is the other Ezreal 3 player who is really low, 12 HP, with the Axiom Mark for the Ezreal, though. The problem is chewing through this huge Riven 3. Can he even get through the Riven 3? Oh, he does, but then Jinx ends up finishing it off. The Jinx player managed to hit Jinx 3 and Riven 3. Oh no! That was his fight to win. It was so close. The Kai'Sa player, nowhere near Kai'Sa 3, ends up just being sort of a Star Guardian Misfortune board. Really, really similar to how you would see it play last patch, where you're actually, like, this is how people would play it when they were super contested Kai'Sa. They would just, they would just play it and then, like, not go for Kai'Sa 3 and just play fast 8. Also, I'm realizing that the Infiniteam player did have Last Stand, so it's not as dire as one would think, because they have that buff from Last Stand, so it's not like they're going to die immediately, probably. They do really need Sivir 3. Do they have it? Looking for Last Stand. Yes, they did hit Sivir 3. Okay, so that's a big spike for them, and that's going to be a ton of econ for them. Renegade spat there for, I would have to imagine that's for the player who took the Camille support augment, Flancy, playing around Jhin, who still doesn't have Jhin 2. Just rolling it to 0 every round, looking for something. We have the eliminated animation here, but yeah, they managed to hit Sivir 3. This is still a Morgana 1 sitting on their board, and they still have this TG stuck on Ashe. It's very cute though. Looks like they cycled the TG to find a Shroud, and then they have this on this Ashe one, and then you can cycle it again to like look for items. But oh my god, they're gonna die! Oh, not cute enough. Yeah, their board just having a Morgana 1 at that phase of the game on your board feels horrible. I don't know what happened that made it such that they had to have that on their board. Looking at Shunga now, by the way. Oh, he is very, very low. They tabbed right over to a win streaker, so it gave me hope that Shunga was win streaking here, but he is not. He has 3 HP. He did hit Axiom, though. I'm curious what his admin is. I don't think they showed it. Also, these 3 items, Pike, RFC, Edge of Night, Pike, and a Woach. But I mean, this LeBlanc should do work. Can't she? Oh no! She actually just got one shot by the Jinx through Edge of Night. How does that happen? Maybe her Edge of Night got procced by Jinx autos, because she shouldn't be able to just get one shot. Oh my! All right, rest in peace, Xunga. That is Xunga out in 6th, and Flancy out in 5th. I think that means Xunga is gonna go to the last chance on, I don't know when it's gonna be, maybe tomorrow or something. And so he will have one more chance to make it to the final lobby for regionals. So middling performance from Xunga, a lot of just so much LeBlanc played. I feel like his read was that LeBlanc is broken, and after watching him, I feel even more convinced that LeBlanc is not broken, but all good, all good. We'll see how this Jinx player does. They have quite a strong board. Like, one would think that this board is more capped than, like, say, this board that he's fighting. We'll see, though. He's very, very low, so any bad fight, if he mispositions, if he has bad fight RNG, or if he just fights someone really strong, he can die instantly. But yeah, look at this. This fight is not so close. Jinx still full HP. And Ribbon's still like 20% HP, so not a very close fight. Cycling the Shroud every round. He is just playing for every placement that he can, trying to potentially make it to that top 2 so that he can just auto-qualify to the final lobby. But yeah, and then this is the Jinx support player who just ended up playing Vertical Anima, 7 Anima as well, with just like a Q-Cone, is Fortune, which definitely not bad. And then an Ezreal player as well. He's so much quick draw in this lobby now that you think about it. The Ezreal player actually just completely smurfs on that Jinx board. The Ezreal manages to delete everything. Wow. Wow. All right, so that is the Jinx 3 board, Dedge in 4th. Cool game. I don't know if anyone's watching, but that's 7 Garens. That is 1 Garen, well, 2 Garens off Garen 3. He has the 3 cost duplicator. When is the 4 cost duplicator coming to TFT so that we can duplicate this Garen? Because he really wishes he had that right there. And man, this Ezreal board, oh wait, they have ultimate Ezreal in, so Ezreal is getting the huge ults as well. Oh my god. They did bug fix that, right? Because in the past, Ez was bugged, where if you got in ultimate Ezreal with his carry augment, you would actually lose the carry augment, like the casts wouldn't count anymore. But he has actually managed to slot in ultimate Ezreal here. It is bug fixed now, I believe. Morgana 3, Vi 3, Ez 3. And look at this board. It's just the quick draw units, this ultimate Ez, and then Flex, baby. We're playing a random Lee Sin, just for Brawler for this Vi, and then a random Fiddlesticks, just because Fiddlesticks is a cool guy. So no supers, nothing super specific. It's really just play what you hit. There's a close fight. Oh, Ezreal has no healing. Oh my god, but the MF lives! 60 second down to 3 HP. Oh, that was 60 seconds fight to win. It was so close. This was 1 HP. Oh my god. I am so shocked that he won that fight. That really looked like 60 seconds fight to win. And this is just 60 second? Playing this Rel support augment into just like a Kaisa MF board, playing like its last patch. No even Star Guardian +1. I'm a bit surprised to see that board perform so well. Ez shoots 1. Oh my god, that Ez ult is going through everyone. And then the big Ez ult. This Echo, we're stuck on it for a second, but oh, it's not even close. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful game from Here We Go. Okay, so Here We Go. Yeah, Here We Go had an insane scoreline today. It was 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, and then another 1st. So he is in 1st place for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed this VOD review. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitch and my links down below. Thank you.